Hey guys, what's up, Dax here, and today we are back with Season 3 of F1 2013 Career Mode with Ferrari. The biggest name in the sport, maybe not the best car in 2013, but it should be a lot of fun. Now, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, hopefully this is going to be a great season. Obviously we won the season with Mercedes. Let's see if we can do something similar with Ferrari. I know it's going to be quite a lot harder. The car isn't so good. But we're here in Australia, looking forward to the race. And let's get into it. Let's go to the track. And hopefully have a fun race here in Melbourne. One of the goodest tracks? One of the nicest tracks on the calendar is what I meant to say right there. But anyway, on to Season 3. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy Season 3 because I think this could be the best season yet. Especially in a subpar car, it could be really interesting. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and I think episodes are going to be going up more or less every other day. There might be some days when they're not uploaded every other day, but you know, it's going to be hopefully as consistent as 2013 Season 2. So let's see how this goes. And we're starting in 7th position. Perez got a good qualifying in front of us there, and obviously we are out qualified by Felipe Massa. Melbourne has never been my best track in the world, so let's just try to have a clean race here and hopefully we can end up with a decent result. Hulkenberg on the attack straight away. Now I know Ferrari isn't the best car in the field. Oh, there's contact with Massa straight away. I think I turned into the corner a little bit too early there, but now we need to really make up some positions off the bat here. Should be able to go for a move down the inside here as Webber. They do seem to be quite slow. We're not going to accelerate straight away because we don't want to cause any accidents. But up into P6. I don't know why Perez has got such a good qualifying result here, but Perez doing an amazing job up there in P4 currently. Now, I don't know what cars they're up here. I think Webber's, so it looks like it's Mercedes, maybe two Mercedes and a Red Bull is what we've got at the front at the moment. I'm not 100% sure. I think, yeah, two Mercedes and a Red Bull. So Mercedes obviously drivers and teams championship winners of the previous season, so I'm guessing they should have the best car. Is it telling me to pit lap 3? Never going to get through on Hulkenberg there, and now he made a slight mistake. We tried to go on the attack on Hulkenberg. That was never going to work, and now we've got attacks from Mark Webber behind. He's trying to look for a manoeuvre on the outside, but that's never going to work out. I think I'm going to go more than 3 laps. Probably going to try and take it to lap 4 at least, but that's a very early pit in from the game there. I'd expected it to be a bit later, because obviously the hard tyres should go a bit, won't go as far as, what was that, like 12 laps. I don't think they're going to really last 12 laps, but who knows, they might do, but I really don't want to risk going 12 laps on those sort of tyres. Oh, I just keep missing. I missed a couple of my apex points here, and I think Melbourne is one of those tracks that I'm not too amazing at. So it's unfortunate that it starts the season every time, but you know, I don't really mind too much. I just want to get a decent result in the bag here. But we are behind two, you know, slower cars. In reality, the Sauber and the McLaren weren't really as fast as the Ferrari, at least in the first half of the season in 2013. Oh no, I'm just missing all the apexes here. This is really costing me time to the likes of the guys in front. I mean, I probably could be on the back of Hulkenberg if I didn't do so many stupid mistakes so far, but maybe it's the pressure of driving for Ferrari that's getting to me here. I mean, Fernando Alonso's been kicked out. So, yeah, so it's me and Massa at Ferrari. And it also means that Rosberg is back in the Mercedes, just to clear some things up if you're a bit confused on that. But we pulled a bit of a gap to Webber there. Looks like Massa's going on the attack on Webber. I don't know, Webber had a decent end to the last season, so I'm not sure why he is so far off the pace at the current time. But I've got to say, guys, thank you a lot for the support on the Career Mode series. I really appreciate it. You know, it's really amazing the support that these series get. So I'm very thankful, and I'll always remember the support that I get on this series because it's been absolutely amazing. But going across the line there, doing a 29.8. Tyres aren't that bad, so I'm not going to really risk it with the tyres here. Do we get DRS here? No, we don't. We have to wait till the end of the lap. I wasn't too sure because obviously that DRS activation point's after the line, but I think the detection point was before the line. Not too sure. But there you go. There's the manoeuvre done on Hulkenberg, sorry. But now we've got Perez in front of us. I'd really like to go for a top 3 finish. I mean, I think Alonso was 3rd in the Australian Grand Prix in real life, or was he 2nd? I can't remember. But you know, Ferrari at this stage of the season in real life was doing quite well. It was sort of up the front of the field, so I'd like to get onto the podium, and the podium doesn't seem to be too far away. So let's see what we can do here. Perez is, you know, he's not driving too slowly, but I reckon we could probably get past. And I don't think we're not going to pit this lap because you know, we need to make sure we can get to the end on the prime tyres there. So it's definitely probably the better option at the end of the day to go another lap. I was thinking about going through the move down the inside there, but I decided not. Oh, missed that corner completely. Oh, nearly running into the gravel there. Turning into the corner there. But if you're wondering, guys, there is still an option to well, there's still the availability to win F1 2013 for Xbox and PS3. If you go to my channel and find a video that was uploaded about 2 weeks ago, I think, titled F1 2013 giveaway or Christmas giveaway, go and check that out, and you've got a chance of winning F1 2013 for Christmas. So hopefully you guys enjoy that video, and hopefully you can enter the giveaway for yourself. It's just a simple tweet and follow, and it's very, very easy. It doesn't really well, it should take like 10 seconds in theoretical terms. But I'm thinking, if they're pitting at lap 3, I'm not sure about you guys, I can't actually remember what we did in season 2. Oh, season 2 we did 50%, no sorry, yeah, we did a 50% for this one. So yeah, so I can't actually remember back to season 1. Was Australia a race where they did 2 stops? I think it might have been. Let's move it down the inside there. Bit aggressive on Perez, but we need to be a bit more aggressive with these overtakes, because we are now coming onto the back of Hamilton, who is not going to be a easy cookie to crack, I think is the saying. Make sure I don't cut that corner. I'm going to try my best to up my driving standards from the previous season, because they were sort of getting a little bit rusty towards the end of the season. I was just you know, not really doing as well as I think I should have been doing. So I'm going to try and I'm going to try and improve my driving skills and abilities, but I don't know whether that's going to be very possible. So let's pull it into the pit lane here. Oh, nearly spun it out there. Massa's going to lead this race then. He's going to pull across the line here, and Massa leads. So we'll put on those primes. Should get us to the end. There is Hamilton. Cars will be coming down the pit straight surely any second now to maybe overtake us. I'm not sure whether Rosberg. Now there's a car. Rosberg, looks like we've jumped him here. Whoa, Rosberg flies round there. I just dabbed on the brake a little bit there, as I just did not want to be involved in an accident with Rosberg and a possible penalty there that would have came if there was contact. But looks like there's a battle here. We've gone on the tyres. Wait, they're on the softer tyres? I don't know what's happening here. Are they going for a 2-stopper? They could possibly be here. So I don't think that they wouldn't have pitted. They start on the primes. They wouldn't have pitted on lap 3, would they? So yeah, it looks like these guys are going for 2 stops. Hamilton might not be. I couldn't see what tyres he was on. I mean, he's on the soft as well. So I don't know whether this is a glitch in the game or not, because I can't remember back to season 1. But are we going to honestly just pick up a win here because the AI are doing a bit of a stupid strategy? I don't know. Maybe it isn't a stupid strategy. We'll see how we do here, because you know, it might actually end up becoming in their favour if they at the end of the race catch me whilst I'm on destroyed tyres. But you know, at the moment it's looking like a very weird strategy call from these lot. And Massa will be in the pit lane, I think, right now. If we've touched into the gravel, I swear I've made that mistake so much whilst in career mode. I've always dipped into the gravel at least that once or so, into that gravel trap every time in career mode. It's a bit unfortunate. Massa coming out the pits here. He's going to be extremely close. Okay, maybe not extremely close as I thought. But yeah, hopefully I'll be uploading every other day. I think except till the end of December, it's a bit more spread out. I think it's every 3 days. I think I've uploaded a video, a career mode video. But then obviously January, you guys all know, is the career mode month, and that is going to be uploaded every single day. looking forward to that. Still deciding, well, still wondering what teams I might possibly be able to go into for Season 4. Then Season 5, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, that I can get something set up in terms of PS3 and like what am I trying to say here, like wheel camera, pedal camera. I'm trying to get that set up for Season 5, but in all honest terms, it's probably going to make me, I'm going to have to buy a new capture card for that to work, which is a bit unfortunate because obviously I don't really have the money for a capture card. But I'll see what happens. I might be able to. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens for that. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. See, I'm just going to cruise around here. I'm just going to see what plans out here. I'm not going to go for any stupid overtakes because I think I might have the pace to get them. But I don't think these guys have put on the prime tyres. So it's pretty much, you know, coming into a 4-horse race here. That's a good lap time by us there. Right. Let's try and pick up maybe a position on Rosberg. I don't know. I don't mind sort of just waiting him out here. Oh no, that was a very risky manoeuvre there. I had to avoid Rosberg, otherwise I was going to plough straight into the back of him. So that was a very evasive manoeuvre to make sure I didn't crash into the back of Rosberg there. So a bit scary, coming quite a lot faster than Rosberg, but luckily we didn't smash into the back of him. I think generally this driving in this episode has been quite good, and hopefully I haven't jinxed myself by saying that. But the driving seems to have been not too bad. Oh, bit of a mistake there, but co-op career actually as well. I just want to quickly talk about that because I don't know whether any of you guys are actually interested in that, but that should be uploaded tomorrow, the Malaysia round, because we finally got back into recording some of it. It was actually so fun, and but you'll see what happens in Malaysia tomorrow, and then China about 5 or so days later. So you're going to get some co-op career very shortly, guys. Hopefully you enjoy it, because I really enjoy co-op career. I didn't realise I was going to enjoy it so much, but we've gone into the gravel once again. Why am I playing it? Oh no, I didn't mean to hit. No, sorry. Oh, he's coming in the pits again. What are they playing at? I have no idea. This is confusing. I think this might be a glitch with the AI. I'm not too sure. It's telling me to pit again, so actually I should do what it says. I should definitely do what it says, because I normally don't, and it normally all goes wrong. So I'm going to come in on lap 11, even though I probably could get to the end on these tyres. I don't want to risk it. I really don't want to risk it. It's my first race with Ferrari. I don't want to end up in the tyre wall, and I don't want to end up losing so many positions on that last lap. So we'll come in on lap 11 when he suggests. But I guess it's a really high deg race. Or yeah, I guess it is. I mean, if we're pitting twice, I mean they've pitted twice in 8 laps. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? 2 soft stints for them, super softs, and I'll be going on to these no, I've done the medium stint because I'm on these tyres now, so I'll be going on to the super softs. Hopefully I can push towards the end of that stint, or it's actually at the start of the stint. But you know, at least it's a bit more realistic having 2 stops and maybe having the varied strategy. I'm sure there's going to be one person, I'm sure somebody in this field is going to go on a 1 stop and probably go and win it, but I'm not too bothered about winning. I just want to make sure that I can get to the finish of my first race with the Ferrari. But I will be pushing, don't worry. If I have the opportunity to go for a podium or a win, I will definitely push to make sure I can get that result. So we're going to be doing another 3 laps? 9, 10, 11, yeah. 3 laps. My math skills definitely worked out there. So that was a decent lap time, only 1/10 off fastest. So this is going to be extremely close, I think, between myself and that lot that came into the pit. Okay, I braked extremely early there, I don't know why. Alright, so planning this out, we should probably come out behind the Mercedes and possibly Vettel. But if we've gone fast in this stint, we might actually be able to overhaul them. So I don't know, this is going to be very interesting. Massa's not that far off Perez, so he might be able to get that position done, but we'll see. But I really want to win for Ferrari. I don't know whether it's going to be very viable in my first race. Oh no, no, please don't say this is happening again. Oh, luckily this is a single player and the car doesn't scoot all over the place. But I was sort of a spoiler for tomorrow's video. The controller disconnected and I was so annoyed. But luckily this is single player, so the game just stops when the controller disconnects. But I don't know what is wrong with my controller. Even though it has like 3/4 battery, I think it still disconnects, and I don't know why. So that's really unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But I need to get some new batteries or some rechargeable batteries or something. I don't know why it keeps happening, but it's just annoying. But anyway, this should be a decent lap time here. I'm not sure whether it's going to be enough for fastest lap, but it actually might be. This is quite a good lap. Just by 0.2 of a second go fastest. So we might actually have a chance at creeping out ahead of those guys, but they will be on those super softs. So we'll see what that lap times they're putting in, but it looks like we're coming up to lap somebody here. They're having a torrid race. They're nearly a lap behind. I mean, even if 50%, it took us a lot of the race, I think, to catch up to lapped cars. But, you know, I wouldn't mind doing 50% races, but I just don't viably have the time at the moment. But I have got a couple of 100% races planned for this month. I'm really hoping that I can get around to recording them, probably this weekend. But we'll see what happens in terms of that. It's going to take an age to upload, whatever happens. Right, so let's get it around here. Pulling out a nice gap to Perez, actually. It's really good pace. Oh, really? I don't know what's happening here. It's so annoying. Is it maybe the batteries I've got in here? I don't know. I've just got some random Kodak batteries, I think. But I think it's going to hit us into the wall, isn't it, here? Oh, please say it doesn't. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna maybe go back to my old controller or something. It might be something to do with this new controller. But if you guys have got one of these sort of newer Xbox 360s, does this happen to you, or is it just me being stupid? Maybe with wrong battery. Like, I'm using the right batteries. I'm not using like AAA batteries. I'm definitely using AA's. So I don't know what's happening. But yeah, we don't need to talk about that. Unless it happens again, when I probably will rage. But so we'll come around here. We'll be going on to the lap where we pit. So this is going to be interesting because we're coming up to a lapped car. That lap was not bad, 0.3 off though. But I've got to tell you that the pace is really nice. The balance of this Ferrari feels nicer than the Mercedes. Not such a fast car, but the balance feeling good. And Massa is actually pulling right onto the back of Perez. So I reckon that Massa could have a shot at Perez through the pit stop. So this is going to be an interesting fight for Ferrari. I mean, we didn't have a very good qualifying. I'm not sure really what happened. I think it was the middle sector that the middle sector was the one that killed us in quali, and that's where we lost a majority of our time. But under the Pirelli bridge or banner, we are on lap 11. I think 9 or so seconds ahead of Perez, and a further 3 and a bit ahead of Massa. And I would assume, as somebody's retired, I didn't notice that, but I would assume that the likes of Vettel and the Mercedes are quite close to the back of Massa now. So we'll see as we trundle through the pit lane and put on those super soft tyres. Alright, so whoever this lap car, oh, 2 lapped cars there. So Williams, are you serious? What's happened to him? This is annoying. I don't know what is happening here. I'm probably just going to cut a second and make sure this is all working properly. So I'll cut back when I've got everything working. Right, so hopefully that fixed it. We'll see as we come into the pit lane here. But that was unfortunate that happened. Let's see how everything goes here. Let's put on those super softs and see how everything comes out the pits here. Perez has gone through. Massa has gone through. Hulkenberg that's a Mercedes car there. Whoa! Hamilton's completely destroyed his front wing. I don't know why he turned in there. Hamilton is now right on the back of me. And now we're going to have cold tyres. Right, this is going to be a fight to the end between me and Hamilton. Unless Massa and that lot actually go to the end. Let's have a look at this. They're on. This could be interesting. If they're on the primes, they could make it. They might not bother pitting in, but I assume as it's AI, they might do. Oh no, Hamilton is right behind me. Save a bit of fuel here, but Hamilton looks like he's going for the manoeuvre. He's got the manoeuvre down the inside. Oh, he's trying to squeeze me out, but there's no space. And he backs out of it. So Hamilton tried to edge me off the track there, but didn't work out for him. As I was there, and I'm not going to lift off the throttle for Hamilton. Maybe a teammate, but definitely not Hamilton. I don't know, this could be interesting. If those two don't pit, we could see a very unpeculiar... What am I trying to say here? A very impeculiar win. Oh no, now we're off. Oh, they do peel into the pit lane. So Hamilton, it's going to be a fight between me and Hamilton here. I think I did better on those primes, so we'll see. But it looks like actually we might have the advantage. As we're rolling down the main straight, Hamilton... I don't know why he crashed into the back of me, to be perfectly honest. He had enough space to go around the outside that I couldn't, I'm not going to disappear, so... Hamilton right up behind me here. He's looking for a good spot to overtake. Went a bit wide into there, a bit deep. It looks like after an absolutely thrilling race here and multiple controller disconnections, that we might be on chance here for a win for Ferrari. And we got the extra fuel now, so we can burn that off. But this has been a nice comeback. I think from 7th on the grid, was it? A really nice comeback. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that all the time. But the Ferrari does feel quite nice to drive. But then again, it was good to drive in the first half of the season in real life. I think until like Canada or so, the Ferrari was actually a decent car. I don't know why I was driving down that side of the track. No, we nearly went off the track there. Hamilton maybe could have got that 8,000th back. He could actually get back into that DRS zone. Oh, a bit deep into there. Make sure I don't run it off too wide. But Hamilton, I'll make sure I defend with the curves. And no, the gravel is back again. So we're going to have to really sprint away here because Hamilton... Oh, I don't know why, he was a bad run through that final couple of corners. So we've lapped the car. Perez is third. How is this happening? I can't believe some of the stuff that happens in this game. It's really crazy. But Hamilton still in that DRS advantage zone. Perez 11th. I don't know what happened to Vettel and Rosberg. I don't know. Rosberg was right behind Hamilton for the whole race, and then Vettel was there as well. So I don't know how they've lost 15 odd seconds. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I honestly thought it might have been a better thing for Massa and Perez just to stay out. They might have ended up going for the win then, but unfortunately for them they didn't. And they didn't end up getting a shot at a victory. Perez still holding it out there in third. I reckon he can get it. I reckon Vettel probably doesn't have enough pace, and it looks like Hamilton's dropped off now. As we've got the fast fuel mixture, and we've got the purple second sector, sorry. A bit of grass there, but nobody saw that, did they? Nobody saw that. Looks like we pulled out enough of a gap now for Hamilton to not be a threat unless we make a mistake. Fingers crossed that that doesn't happen. Well, at least for my sake. You probably laugh if I made a mistake. I probably would laugh looking back on it. We haven't used any curves here, so we can have a nice run up onto this final lap of the race. An interesting one I thought I might have been able to done. One of the races I thought we might have been able to do on one stop. It turned out not to be so, and look at the faster tyres now. We just demolished Hamilton on that lap. Look at that, a 127.6. I'm thinking about upping the difficulty for the next season. We'll see. I'm hoping to go to Red Bull next season. That's my aim, and then up the difficulty. So we'll see how that works out. By that time, I think by season 4, we'll hopefully have enough time to, or I'll have enough time to record quite a lot of videos. So hopefully I'll be able to get a bit of practice in there as well. But it's kind of a crazy half a year ahead of me, finishing off exams and school. So yeah, so I'm hoping to get my videos up I just can't pronounce anything during this race. Hoping to get a video up every single day. That is my aim. You know, people subscribe to me for videos. I want to make sure I make videos every single day. I think, you know, that's just my way of doing YouTube, but everyone has their own way and it works for different people. But wow, what an absolutely crazy race. A fun race too. One round Australia where I didn't expect to be doing very well, but I think Hamilton crashing into the back of me coming out the pit exit, well, that was one that I wish for him he didn't happen, because then it might have been a bit more of an interesting finish. But we win our first race for Ferrari. Yes, yes, and yes again, as Sebastian Vettel would say. Felipe Massa bringing home a 4th place finish as well. I don't know what happened to Mr. Nico Rosberg. He finished down in 8th place there, but look at that time. I think I've got to agree with you guys, that's probably a sort of time we want to think about up in the difficulty. I'm going to see how the first couple of races goes. If it really is becoming that easy, I probably will up the difficulty in, say, Bahrain, but we'll see. I know a couple of people will probably comment down in the comment section up the difficulty, but we'll see. And if the difficulty is still quite easy, we'll up it in a future episode in a couple of days time, whatever. So thank you for tuning in. It's been an interesting race there. We lead the championship for Ferrari. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video, that's always appreciated. Anyway, it's been Alex, I'm out here. Goodbye.